welcome to Magical Maiden's Jewelry Tutorials. I'm Magical Maiden. So today what I have for you is another necklace. I'm going to be using those filigree connectors that I've shown you. If you've been watching my jewelry tutorials, I have a bunch of them that I showed. And they came in a baggie, and I just stuck them in a container, and they're all different sizes and shapes and everything. And I've already done a bunch of tutorials using some of the things that were in here. So, and the link will be below for that in the video in the description box. So now I'm going to be using one of these things that came in there. Now, there was only one of these, and as I discussed before, sometimes they have 4 of these, 2 of these, 10 of these, different items. They have some only 1 item. It's kind of, random. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take some jump rings and I'm going to attach that to some of these and then add a chain. So this really added something to it. Now you can definitely add a different color, like a gemstone or a gemstone sticker like this, but remember to use glue, the E6000. So now I'm going to get some jump rings. And those are 6mm jump rings. Okay, so now this is what it's going to look like. It's attached like that. Okay, so what I did, instead of 1 6mm jump ring, I put 2 on either side. This way it sits better. And I'm going to cut a 5-inch piece chain on either side. Now, if it's too long, I could always shorten it. If it's not long enough, I could always add some 6mm jump rings to one end. Okay, so now I attached the chains with 6mm jump rings. And then I put one at this end, and then I attached the lobster. So now what I'm going to do is, off camera, I'm going to try it on and make sure it sits exactly where I want it. If I need it to be a little longer, I'll just add some more jump rings to the other opposite side. Okay, so actually the 5 inches was way too short. It was more like a choker, and I didn't want it that high because this has to sit down. So what I did was I added another 6mm jump ring, and I attached some extra chain. So here it is. It's all finished, and look at that. It's all shiny. Now, like I said, you can always add a different color in there, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move it around the room so you can see it with the sunlight hitting it. And there it is. It's all done. And that's an iridescent rhinestone type of acrylic. I'm going to shut the flash off. So see how that looks? And I'm going to put it in front so you just get a better look at that. Okay, so here's another way you can do this. So I've changed it up, and then I added some acrylic gemstones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the light off so you can see it better. And there it is. See how you can see that better? It shows up. So all I did was I removed the clear iridescent one. And that was easy because with E6000 glue, it's almost like using a glue gun. It just literally peeled off the glue once I pried the gemstone out. And then I just glued this one there. And then I put one on the flower, yellow and red, and then an orange and green. So there it is, 2 different looks if you wanted to do that. And if I get sick of the color in the center, I can change it. I can just remove it, peel off the E6000, use a Q-tip with some rubbing alcohol, dry it up, and then re-glue another set, whatever you want. So it was so easy. And it was fun to do, and that's it. So this necklace 2 different ways using the filigree connectors. And again, the link for the filigree connectors will be below this video in the description box. So thanks for watching. Bye.